Well, that's a lot of waterfall, isn't it? So let's look at this morning sky. We got some nice clouds you can stare at. The chemtrail sky. Yeah, that's something good to look at above the pyramid. Not enough light on the pyramid, I guess, to see. Oh yeah, it is. Let's go over there. Yeah, what's that? Sure will be nice when we got that waterfall to look at. It's bigger. Huh? No? Oh man, what's today? Sunday? What are we gonna do today? I don't know yet. I know the first thing I'm gonna do is wake and bake. The wake and bake. Yes, indeedy. I don't know, I think those clouds are more interesting. Let's see if we can do both. It's kind of, the light on those clouds are really bright, so it's not, let's go back out a little bit more and see if we can retain. Nah, see the diffused light on the clouds brightens out, washes out the rest of it until the sun gets up a little higher. Oh, I tell you, I still got that pain in my neck. I swear, I need a masseuse. Yeah, one of the other agreements with Cindy was she told me she worked in a massage parlor, but she wasn't a masseuse, she was the janitor. So she didn't know how to do a massage. I taught her how to do lomi lomi and she tried one time, but I had one girl who was really good, who came over after the hurricane. That may have been the last massage I had. Well, professional one. I think I've had friends or Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to hire somebody. They're about what, 60 bucks an hour for a masseuse around here. Hey! Ah. So, yeah, it's not gonna rain at all today. I had to put water in the pond this morning. But it's full now. Full. Is it overrunning? Yep. Even overran a little bit. But let me show you. How come it's not turning? Oh, I tightened that up. That's why. Right down here. Where is it? Oh, see the turtle? When the water's right. When that plate is half submerged, 50-50 like it is right now, then the pond is full. So that's my water gauge. When the water's up to the turtle's chin, it's good. Good morning, my big dad. How you doing? Did you sleep good? Yeah? Did you sleep good, buddy? Yeah, look at your big bumpers, huh? Yeah, Zircon's got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got at least a half a dozen big, fat pockets on him. I kind of tend to think that they're in the same spots where I gave him the subcutaneous injections when he was a puppy. Oh, your childhood illness has come back to haunt you in old age. Yeah. So I just want to check with everybody and make sure everybody who paid for a plate got a plate, right? You got those all out to everybody that wanted one. And the calendars, I know some of you got them. I have no control over that. I don't even have any myself. But I imagine there'll be more calendar sales closer to the end of the year when people start thinking about calendars. It's kind of early. It's still September. But yeah, I'd like to have a few of my own calendars. Later in the year, plenty of time. I might even make another one of artwork or something. What I would consider my 12 or 13 best artwork pieces. Maybe in 12 different mediums or 13 different mediums. Orca, I see you. There he goes. Whoops. Right there. Hanging out. He's right there hanging out. I don't know what he's doing. big boy. He's a big boy. Oh, somebody mentioned that on Scott's video, that when we, there, that's my camera panned all the way out. I kind of thought it was better to focus in on the little ball, but there you go. You can see y'all. What's up, Jasper? Come here. Jasper, come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, good morning. My buddy, come here. Yeah, come here. Come here. That's my boy. Yeah, oh yeah. That's my Jasper. Your big head in my lap, huh? You're just a lap dog. You just don't have to put your whole body in my lap, just your head, huh? Yeah. My baby boy. I love your fat head, Jasper. It's like a big pillow head, huh? You got a good fat head. Okay, go on. What are you looking at? So no rant this morning on the Trinity of Evil. It's Sunday morning. Not that a Sunday makes any difference, but except on the news, there's no new news. It's all recap of the week, so not really a whole lot to see that you haven't already seen. And we're just rehashing everything that happened this week. Oh boy. So won't this be interesting to see what the FBI comes up with? Like they haven't already been investigating him without being asked to. Are you kidding me? I think if anybody else had any dirt on him, it probably would have been dropping it already. So, you want to do a little a flower look? Now you pop the camera out here, and I'll show you what Scott was looking at the other day. Was this purple anthurium right here. Yeah, it's got a, and then there's a baby anthurium right there, a teeny little baby one. These ones, this, and there's a pink one right there. These ones grow straight up as opposed to these guys. Yeah, that one there is so red and so perfect it could be plastic. And then this here is the variegated kind, like Scott's got a lot of these with all the bumps on the finger. And then we got these little purple ones. I love these guys because they go very well with the purple ginger. And here's another purple ginger over here. I guess I can't hold it still enough at that distance. And then we got the chandelier, which goes from pink to purple to deep purple as it gets older. And what else? Huh. I don't see nothing else here. But there are more orchids in there. You just have to hunt for them. So that's why, see all this right here? Those ferns and this grass and other stuff I have to get out of there. And I could pull a whole lot of this. All these here are these little seeds that drop into here and started growing. So I could pull all these out and plant them all around the property. And this stupid arrowhead vine has got to go. And a lot of the arrowhead in there, I have to rip that all out. There's a lot of junk in there. So maybe I'll get that today. That'll be a nice, easy, kind of not heavy work, maybe. Yeah, where's that big, there he is. There he is. He likes to hide, that guy. And there's a lily coming up. Yeah. Ugh. Coco Loco. So yeah. You can see at my pace all the stuff that I've built around here. You can see that, you know, I ain't busting out 40-hour weeks or nothing like that. But it's a slow, consistent, steady pace that gets everything done eventually. Got to pace yourself. Same with life. If you don't pace yourself, most people burn out. My younger brothers, all burned out. All burned out. Had no thought to longevity or anything like that. But I guess they were miserable. We were all married and divorced. No, Bob was divorced. The last one who just passed away was divorced. So he was raising 3 boys by himself, and none of them are scholars. I had one of them here for a few weeks. But then that second half of the family didn't have the same gene pool, so. And I swear that my older brother had to be the milkman. He doesn't even look like the 3 following him. It's very strange. Things you don't know about your parents or your grandparents. I mean, I would really have loved to have known how my grandma was when she was in her 20s. I got pictures of her up at Russian River with my grandpa. That would be so cool. If I could go back in time and spend a day in, you know, anywhere in time, I'd go back to my grandmother's youth in the Bay Area, up Russian River and stuff. When the train used to go up there. You had to take a train up the Russian River. Because it used to be an old logging camp, you know, north of San Francisco. And east of Santa Rosa, no, west of Santa Rosa. Out there in Occidental and stuff. I had an uncle, I think it was my mom's uncle built a house in Occidental. Jack, his name. So when we drove up the Russian River when I was a kid, we'd always drive past the house that Jack built. It was at the Y and the road in Occidental where you turn left to go to Russian River. There was this big white old elephant house on the corner. And my mom, that's the house that Jack built. And then up at Johnson Beach, there were these green cabins on the cliff across the street from across the river from Johnson Beach. And another uncle built those. So that means if it was another uncle, that would have been my grandmother's uncle. That would mean that my great-grandfather had siblings in California, like a brother. In the 1800s, early 1900s, when I was on Facebook 4 or 5 years ago, and I was on that Russian River group. Learned a lot of history about it, and it was pretty cool to get more information. I wouldn't even mind going there and checking out the graveyards and stuff. See if my great-grandfather is buried out there. He could be buried in San Francisco too. What time is it? Is it time to do another yeah, I can get another one. Yeah, and I need to do some more welding and metal smithing and stuff. Which means I got to rearrange that garage even some more. There's that one welding corner. I could make that into a metal bench. Clean all that crap out. That would be a perfect spot for a jewelry bench. Welding and soldering, and bring the anvils and the hammers and the stuff to that corner. That's a good plan. But I still got too much stuff in that space. I need another space. I really like to make my another garage, and I have the roofing for it. I got the posts for it. What would it take to put that thing up? I just need some cross stuff, and I could use bamboo, but I really don't want to. I want something. Bamboo lasts a long time, but it doesn't last as long as other woods, unless it's like not in the weather and doesn't get attacked by bugs. But let's see. That stuff has to happen when I rent that Bobcat. I may have to get it for a week to do rock and lift up those logs. It's so much easier with hydraulics. I wonder if he's got extra weights for the back of that thing. Like to add a couple, like 500 pounds on the back of the Bobcat so I can lift up logs. Then again, I could just hang something off the back too. I could hang my own weight, counterbalance. That big boy keeps coming around. That's another reason why I keep it focused in case we catch the fishies. But I should clean up some of the lily pads too, as I just put a new one in there. But there's another rock over here on the right side that could be pulled out. I don't need as many rocks over there anymore. I had all those rocks in there because it was naked before. As you guys caught that one little video clip I had of it when it was naked, right? Well, when we rip this apart, I'll be taking videos of the whole thing. The process. I might even strap you on today on that for the other channels to watch me get in here and prune. Let's put on some of my reef runners and go in there. Oh, I need another cup of cocoa. Alright, you guys enjoy that. I'm gonna go get a refill. Alright? I just figured out what I could do in the future is make a little teapot. I don't have a little teapot anymore. I got a couple silver pitchers that I could put 2 or 3 cups of cocoa in at once. That way I wouldn't have to go, you know, have my little espresso machine out here on the back porch. But yeah, we're gonna. What the hell I bring that barrel over here for? Oh, there's that tray that I was looking for, now that I know where it is. So I'm going to put this barrel over there. And so you have more room to work on. I might put the table back in the house. Put them on in. I'm just thinking out loud. The things I got to do. I actually did go down and do weed eating yesterday. I didn't believe it. I just said, fuck it, let's go. Let's do it. And we went down and the damn strap didn't work, so I'm hiking it on my hip. And every time I hiked it, I was like undoing the cap of the gas. When I was finished and I finally set it down, the cap popped off and all the gas ran out. Well, that's good timing. Maybe it'll kill the weeds in the middle of the driveway. So, yeah. Don't worry. I know the pot of water's on. It should be hot about now. Because it doesn't take long in a copper pot. Okay. So, I was just thinking. Oh no, you were? If those who bug out after I like go on a break or something, because I know, you know, people don't sit through the whole thing, right? So here we are. How far into this one? 31 minutes into this one. And the announcement is, I think anybody on island who's going to be on island next month, I invite you down to Keaau Valley on my birthday. I guess I'm going to have to tell you when that is, huh? I got to see if Scott, confirm with Scott if he's going to do it. And Vladimir if he's going to do it. Vladimir said he'd do it because he's got a YouTube channel too. You know, that Invincible Extremes. And Charles could do it and get Gabe to do it. We could have like what? 4 or 5 YouTube channels going all at the same time. That would be that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys are on Scott's channel too, so you should tell the other guys that on Scott's channel should suggest that you could bribe Scott for like $5,000 to show his face. There's a whole lot more people over there that are requesting to talk to him, to see him. Oh! Thank you, son. Yeah, I really like my my plate collection. So I ended up with, you know, the turtle. You can see that, you know, that wasn't my first one, but I really like the turtle because of the water. And my anthurium one. The anthurium one is my big table one. And then the original one was the bird of paradise in the middle. And then I got the bamboo second, I think. Yeah. But as soon as I saw the koi, I said, bango, gotta have one of those, because I got koi and lilies. And that mirror is the disc brake off my truck. That's how close I was to dying. And there's a kitty's skateboard and my skateboard. Yeah. That stack of tiles, I gotta go do, I gotta move. It's on a 5-gallon bucket full of ely stones. Ely stones are those round robin's egg type of size stone. And yeah, so we could see that other thing behind it here. It's just like, yeah, this is, I think this is going to be one of my projects today. Definitely going to be this porch area, I think. That's what I think. What am I going to have for lunch? Maybe I'll have some shrimp fettuccine or something. Feel like I might want to cook today. Maybe I'll do a cooking video too, since I got these nice tripod. I could do it from 2 angles, 2 cameras. That would be a trip. If I could figure out how to load them up so they played side by side, that would be even a bigger trip. Woo! Whew, someone's having a party. Wow! I think it's time too. What? Yeah. Was the son of a preacher man? Teach me. Was the son of a preacher man? Oh, yes, I was. Oh, yes, I was. But he's dead. And thank God he didn't raise me. That could have turned out much worse. I could have been an FBI agent. Jesus. I have a half-brother who's an FBI agent. I wonder what he's up to. I was, what? He was 10 years old when I was 17. Really? I'm only 7 years older than him? I wonder if he's in the LA area. Who knows? I wonder if those kids, when my Baptist pappy remarried and had what, 4 or 5 more kids with, oh, what Patty, I think her name was, from Tennessee. Was it Patty? Connie. It was Connie. When I went and stayed with them when I got out of high school, there was a boy and a younger girl. I think there was only 2. It might have been a toddler, but I don't remember, or an infant. Nah, I don't think so. Because Connie worked in the drugstore in South and Woodruff in Lakewood, California. She worked in the drugstore. He sold life insurance for Northern Life, Long Beach. So they could, but Connie's mother was living in a garden shed in the back. She was their housekeeper, nanny, slave thing. It was weird. Granny was, you know, her room was in a garden shed. Had a bed, a dresser, and a TV on top. And it was right outside the patio kitchen sliding doors. So she'd get up in the morning and cook all the meals, and I swear to God, when you sit down to dinner at that table on any day of the week, it's like Thanksgiving. There's 3 kinds of potatoes and corn and starch and this and more starch, and it was like, Jesus. Is this the last supper every night? It was crazy. Felt like we were never going to eat again or something. Let's just say it was the opposite of, you know, and my family, that I wasn't raised with my dad, so my mom and my stepdad, there was 8 kids, and, you know, we didn't have Thanksgiving dinner every night for just 2 kids and 3 adults. It was pretty strange. But then my deadbeat Baptist minister dad, he never paid my mom a dime of child support, so he's a deadbeat. But because he's a Baptist minister, I guess that made it okay. God forgave him. What's that got to do with him, you know? Sending my mom some money. What he was a piece of garbage. You know, so just because, like, people have positions of supposed something like Kavanaugh, doesn't mean they aren't pieces of shit, you know? So, what people's public persona and private persona, they don't, if they're a public figure, they don't want you to see it, their stuff. I can't believe the way Trump was talking. Oh my God, when he's off cue and he's like freewheeling it, and he was talking about, you know, his 4 accusers were all liars and shit, and he, you know, and he paid them and said, "Oh man, you know you were with them hookers." He is such a fuck. You know, it's oh God, it's so painful to watch a liar lie and it become supposedly what is and accepted because they just keep repeating the lie, and because they have so much power, everybody can know that they're lying, and so what? Nothing. It doesn't matter. They can just lie and lie and lie and lie and lie. It's fucked up. We are in the Orwellian dystopian world for sure. We are in it, deep in it, knee deep. And it's creeping up to the crotch section really quick. The Trump target take us to World War III. We'll be neck deep in kimchi. Oh God. Wouldn't it be horrid if Hillary came back in 2020? That would be so... Oh God, the world would just... Round 2. Hillary and Trump 2.0. Oh my God. That would start a civil war. Yeah, that might be the best thing for this country. Nah. We don't want a bunch of bloodshed. We want education. That's what we need. And Obama was sort of like that kind of promise, because he was articulate and educated, but he was a manipulative asshole too. God damn it. We needed Jill Stein. She's, you know, someone who saves lives, has sworn an oath to do no harm. First, do no harm. Besides what's legal and what's not. And that's like driving. All the driving laws can go out the window if you remember one thing to tell the judge. I was doing what was safe. Because if you drive, you can cross the lines and run the lights if it's the safest thing to do, as like to avoid an accident, you know, then you can cross the lines. The lines are merely suggestions. If all other things are normal. But things are out of, I mean, because you cross the line when an ambulance comes, right? You pull over wherever you are, illegally or unillegally, you know, you just pull over. But, I hope you do. Get the fuck out the way, because someday your ass is going to be in that ambulance. I hope mine never is. I just, you know. I know. Oh, oh, look at the light coming in now. There they go. Oh. So someday, right there will be the in front of the pyramid to the left there on the dark side. In the lower left will be the pond. And the waterfall will be on that rock pile. And it'll be like up there at where the wedding reception was, right? Have my own waterfall in the distance into a big pond with the bridge over it. The bridge over the River Y. And this is all building up to a purpose. All for a foundation. But we'll go into that later on the studio channel. As the onion is peeled. So we're up to like 50 something on the other channel, and a few more weeks, and that'll be all. This channel won't be closed down. It's just going to be maybe one video a day. Maybe I'll do the wake and bake still. Although I like wake and bake stopping at 101 and just kind of. Maybe I'll start doing something else. We'll see. Still have a few weeks to ponder. It's not like I'm going to be hitting 1,000 and they're going to force me to monetize or something. Hey! Enough! Yeah, so I lost a couple subscribers last night. I like it when they come and they go, you know, like you can see it bounce up and bounce down. It's really funny, but be it known for the new people that I'm not here for subscribers. Those that have been here for the duration, since what, the 4th of July or thereabouts. Will tell you that we are not PC. Like it is. If the truth hurts, the truth hurts. Just make sure it's the truth, not the alternate truth. Not the Trump truth. I did not have sex with these women. Yeah, because you can't get it up, but you still had to pay them because, you know, they tried. God. Not for hundreds of thousands. How much did she get? 150,000 or something? Not for 150 million. Would you crawl in the bed with that tub of lard? Good God. You know his wife doesn't sleep with him. I'm sure it gives her the willies just to think about him naked. It sure does me. You remember before the election that the sculptors that made the fat naked Clinton and Trump statues that were all over the internet? I guess in New York, wherever they put them. But oh God. Yeah. So I guess I'm going to have to bring my other tank around here. I could put it, actually it used to be over here. that 300-gallon round tank used to be right on the side of this porch when I was making the porch. Yes, indeed. I gotta go check on the mangoes water the first thing. So yeah, if anybody's planning on being on the island next month and ain't never been down the Keaau Valley, you know, I'll climb in the back of my truck and we all suicide down there together. That my truck's frame has been down there many times, but now it has a different body, different rear end, different engine, twice rebuilt transmission, new this, new that. It's totally a different vehicle, but the frame is the same frame and four-wheel drive front end. All rebuilt by Vladimir last year. So we're good to go. It's running good. Seems to be running really good. And hopefully it'd be a nice birthday present if this stupid association would fulfill their court-ordered obligation. I'd like to get this pond done quicker than anything else. Because after my birthday, I only want to do artwork. That's it. Retire from farming. Oh, I've been a farmer 20 years. 20 years already, because in '97, up in Mahalo Nui Loa is when I first started growing veggies and raising steers. And I raised rabbits up there too. So it's supposed to be a gorgeous day all day. I'm going to take some of these flowers and plant them, well, around the garden there. I mean the waterfall. But I already have the century plant. I mean chandelier flower. You can see out there it's pink and purple. And I need to put some of this stuff out there, like anthuriums and stuff. Well, eventually everything I have here will be duplicated out there, and then some. And then some. Alright, well, I'm going to go on in and get ready to figure out what I'm going to do. And so y'all have a good Sunday. For those of you that Sunday makes a weekend and you have to go back to work tomorrow. And for you that already are in work tomorrow, have a good day. And those of you that are like going to bed, good night. Oh, because right in Ireland right now it's what, bedtime, right? Anyway, hooey ho, guys. Alright, well, I got the red camera on my body cam because I did a little sewing adjustment. Looks like I got to do another one. But, so I was messing around with this. Thought you could probably see, but I straightened out the wheel by putting the this plate up here, and then I took my clamps and squeezed it back into place, and then banged it with this a few times, straightened it out, and guess what? It's we're gonna try it right now. You gotta rewire these guys because their connections are old and corroded. Let me a chair. Give me a chair. Here's a chair. Watch it, watch it. See these damn cutters are, I mean, these things are so rusted on there, I can't use them again. So I don't know if I want to take those ones out of there. I might just do up. I wonder if I got a better, I gotta have a better cord than this. I gotta have it better, but I know I don't. I bet you I don't. But what I'm gonna do is get down to more supple wire. Take this out. Oh, need to go. Stuff is so crappy. Piece of an old extension cord, but this one's pretty brittle. Let's go get a razor blade. Damn, it's almost like, huh. Oh, so, what's his name? Said he's a goldsmith and silversmith. Well, I definitely want to get back into doing that. I still have some of my jewelry stuff, not much. But I got a dapping block. I want to do some coins like I did before. I'm not sure, but I think I showed you that penny bracelet. But I'll show you. I dap out coins to do for buttons and a bunch of other stuff. Back in the day, we used to cut out the coins, you know. Like certain countries got really pretty money, like Keaau was the one, a South American coin, and if they're gold coins, even better. That was a fad back in the day. Ah, dang it. Alright. I really miss those wire shredding shears. I always used to use my dad's. He was always pissed off I was using his tools. Alright, so green to green. That's the ground. Oh, we gotta strip this one. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to use that other lock on there because it's full of junk. Oh. Alright, let's go with the black and blue first, because that's a big one. I'm gonna go find my black tape and tape these on top of it. See, I can do all the electrical that I want Vladimir to do. It's just easier to pay someone 20 bucks an hour to do it. Getting old. Gotta delegate more and work less. But that one doesn't even want to stay on. Damn it. Oh, this stupid string. I need a lighter to get all this stupid string out the way. Too much copper. There we go. That'll do better. And that one went underneath there. Where did it go? Let's see if I can get the baby one on there. And the baby one's full of crap, I think. But if it goes tight, we ain't gonna argue with it. Where's that other one at? Where's that other one at? There it is. So we'll use this one for the ground. Alright. I don't know what the hell that one's for. But, so now we need a cord. And a cord. Where's that one we had here? And we can run it upside down because with the weight on it and stuff, we don't want to. I don't want to try and flip it up right now. Could, but no need. And there's no switch on this, so it should go automatically as soon as we do this. Oh, there goes the chair. But it's a wobbly wheel, but it's definitely works. Definitely works. Squirt some penetrating lube and bearing. On the ends. All right. Cool. Works. Okay. I got this chain up here because I'm going to paint it. It's kind of waiting for the OSFO to pop its head up again so I can at least brush on some of that before I spray paint it. Make it last a little bit longer. And I had a gallon, but oh, there it is. I knew it was laying around out here somewhere because I was using it for these other things. So I need a can and a brush. There's a can. And any brushes laying around here? Come on, give me a brush. Ay, pui. Oh, look, use that. Brush. Thought I had a little one out here. Go all the way around. Oops. To the back door. Oh wait, I think I see one. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And there's black tape too. Whoop. Yep, gonna get into the wood. But right now, it's all about the metal. This one I think I'll paint purple. My other one's gold. It needs to be re-golded. But I usually carry a chain on the front of my truck in case I gotta pull somebody out of a ditch or something. Emergency. I also have a fire extinguisher in my truck. So if I see an accident where someone, car's on fire, and I'm not going to be one of those guys stuck saying, oh God, can't get them out. Fuck that. I'll throw a chain on my truck, throw a chain on their door and rip their door off before a cop shows up or an ambulance shows up. Got to be spontaneous. Got to be on it. If I can get up there on this tire. Oh, yes. Holding up pretty good. Testing my welds. May as well do this too. Stop it from rusting, because it surely is rusting away. paint it red or something. You know, equipment red or something. All right. Thank you. All right. All right. A little asphalt in there. Use it up on something else. Got so much stuff that's rusty. Actually, to go out to my truck. Let's see. Spread it around. Whoa, it's rusty. I know up front here, these things get rusty a lot because of the weather. And this stuff down here, let's throw on some asphalt. Rods and shit. Okay. Gotta make sure I move in closer to that side in the future. What happened to the noise? We lost it. Let's pour the rest of it on that. Okay. Good deal. Oh, one last thing was the electrical wire. Yeah, first job I ever had where they took out taxes and junk was when I was working for my stepdad in motor control wiring up panel boxes and stuff. And welding up panel boxes as well. First, I was welding them. Then, once I grew too proficient at that, they says, well, hell, if you went through all that stuff really quick, then you could probably do this. I said, yeah. Because you had to read the wiring diagram, and since I did motor control wiring and architectural and mechanical drawing in school, I could read a blueprint, I could make heads and tails of it. So yeah, that was my first straight job. Didn't last but a few months though. I was only doing it until I got through some shit. We'll go into that later. Alright. One more piece, just to weatherproof the top, like it's needed weatherproofing. It's been out in the rain forever and the motor still works. Can you believe that, huh? That's pretty wild. That's a hell of a motor. Okay. Pick up the clamps that we'll be using for the wood. Now that I got these ones all lubricated, ready to go. Two birds with one stone. Whee! Yeah, I just, boom. All right, I guess I'm good out here. I should spray some of that stuff on the other clamps while we're thinking of it. There we go. Let it soak. Let it soak. Alright. Oh yeah, I got these sliding doors I put on Craigslist. Maybe somebody can use some sliding doors. Here's another clamp. And it surely looks rusted. Alright. Yeah, this one strap is too loose, but it looks like it'll work. Yep, it looks like it'll work.